Well, the border crisis escalating, Border Patrol numbers coming in, the level of border apprehensions now at 504,300. Homeland Security forecasting that total of apprehensions will surpass the totals of each of the last 13 years. That could happen just 122 days from now. And that's not even the most alarming thing happening now. Overwhelmed detention centers in Chiapas and Tapachula. At least 6 mass escapes in 6 weeks with people being detained there. Let's bring in Heritage Foundation senior writer Kelsey Bolar. I mean, the detention centers are just breaking out of it. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Right. The numbers are truly astonishing. They should be alarming to both Republicans and Democrats. And these mass breakouts at the detention facilities should be extremely concerning. If you watch videos, you can see migrants actually throwing chairs at agents who are supposed to be there trying to help them. And it really just shows you, despite Democrats trying to paint all the migrants out to be good people, there are actually a fair number of bad hombres mixed in here. We know in fiscal year 2018 that 17,000 migrants were detained with criminal records, many of them with ties to MS-13. And these breakouts are really a reminder of why we need a vetting system that works to know who is coming into our country.
You know, people at the border keep saying fraud is happening with these migrants coming in. They're working the loopholes, coming in as fake families, you know, basically in some instances renting children to try to cross the border. That's what's happening at the border. At what point will the Democrats say, yes, this is not just a humanitarian crisis, it's a crisis in terms of national security?
Right, and we need to keep reminding them that it is a humanitarian crisis. Children are being recycled in order to get these family units in. And, you know, President Trump is doing all he can, some would argue too much, in order to create a system that works. But really, this is up to Congress. President Trump has asked Congress for $5.7 billion in funding to help this situation. They have refused. Democrats have refused to come to the table and negotiate with Republicans. And we really need to just keep highlighting these numbers and also the personal stories we're hearing across the border to show that this is a real crisis for both Americans and migrants who are trying to come in here. Unfortunately, for those trying to come in the right way, this is only making it more difficult for them.
So you're saying it's also unfair for those who are doing it the right way. Final word, Kelsey, right?
Absolutely. I've talked to many legal immigrants, and they'll be the first to tell you this system is unfair, it's not working, and it's not good for once they get into the country either.
Kelsey Bolar of the Heritage Foundation, great to see you. Thank you so much for coming in and on the show. Kelsey Bolar there. Thank you.